The things that you find on Twitter, oh my goodness. It's really interesting, and usually when you see some of these videos, there's a clear-cut situation where someone is definitively in the wrong, but in this situation, I can kind of see both sides of the aisle, and where I would usually take the side of the person who had been, what's the word, I guess assaulted? Let's see if that word gets this video demonetized. But where I'd usually be on that side, I am actually gonna say that both people in this situation are in the wrong.
Say right here. What does it say right here? What does it say right here? It's a stop, right? This is a stop though, right?
So this very infuriated individual seems to be telling the bus driver that he missed his stop. We don't know if the person, in fact, rang the bell or ahead of time beeped the thingy on the bus that tells the bus driver, hey, can you stop at the nearest station? It could have been the bus driver's fault. It could have been that he actually missed that guy's stop. And if the bus driver is the one that messed up, the bus driver should be stopping. This is just a courtesy. If you missed a stop, and you messed up, maybe you're new on the job, or maybe you had a little bit too much to drink the night before, and you realize that you've missed that stop, it's courteous to pull over and let that person off. But then again, like I said, we don't have the full context of the video. What we do have the full context of, though, is that the person, the rider of the bus, becomes increasingly unhinged and threatening.
No, this is stop, because I'm about to punch you in your face, dead dog. Oh, dead dog.
Why does it try?
Is this a stop? No, is this a stop?
This is try.
Is this a stop?
Try.
Can you stop the bus? We stop like
You should try.
bro. If you don't stop the bus, bro, I'm really gonna smack the
Don't get me wrong, I completely understand that there is a protocol for buses stopping in certain areas. That's why they have these things called bus stops. It's specifically designated areas in cities where buses are supposed to stop. You can't just have buses pulling over willy-nilly. That's also why you have these bus stops, so cars can't just park there willy-nilly either. These are places specifically to drop people off and pick them up if you are riding a really huge vehicle like a bus. Problem is, you now have somebody who is threatening physical harm against you. I have seen videos where people who are riding a bus that are not even directing the anger towards a bus driver are arguing with other people or being belligerent or threatening other people, and the bus driver will pull over for the safety of its passengers, or his or her passengers, and force that person off the bus. But yet, you have someone who is threatening physical harm against you. But the funniest part about all of this is you keep this person on the bus, but then you also taunt the person.
bro.
Yeah, you should try.
Stop the bus, bro.
Try.
Stop the bus. There was 2 stops back there. You're not stopping, and I'm ready. Like, yo, bro, just stop the bus, bro.
Just try.
We just missed my stop. Stop the bus.
Try.
Stop the bus, bro. Stop the bus. Can you stop the bus?
Notice the bus driver in the background continuously yelling, try it, try it, try it. Bro, you are not at an advantage here. You are not in the position to be taunting someone standing over you who can easily KO you while you are operating a freaking vehicle the size of a freaking Apatosaurus. I've heard some people arguing in the Twitter thread that this is actually technically kidnapping if someone is being this dismayed, if they are actually being threatening, or they are increasingly agitated and telling you that they want to get off. It's technically sort of kind of kidnapping. I can safely say this is one of these rare situations, or maybe common situations, where the person drastically failed to read the room. I don't know about you, but this person should have gotten training in de-escalating, because you are at a job where you're dealing with other people from different walks of life with different personalities. Some people that get on the bus are unhinged and crazy. And instead of de-escalating the situation and saying, okay, sir, I have to wait to pull over someplace safely. I'm so sorry that I missed your stop. Please give me a chance to pull over somewhere safely. Or just, I don't know, put on your blinkers and slow down and let him off the freaking bus. But what is the wrong thing to do is to see this happening, to see someone becoming increasingly agitated and aggressive when you're at a complete disadvantage physically, to fight back. And instead of apologizing to the person or trying to de-escalate a situation, you keep yelling out to the person in response to him being angry, try it, try it, try it. Bro, do you even understand what you're saying? So now, instead of pulling over the bus by your own will, now you're gonna pull over the bus in a way that you didn't want it pulled over. And voila, the bus is now successfully pulled over. Granted, not the way everybody wanted, and now there's a bunch of people that had to be hospitalized. Good job. This person should not work as a bus driver ever again. And this is in no way, shape, or form me saying that the freaking demonic person who assaulted this person is in the right. That person needs to go to jail. And I think that they should add on to a sentence as many years or as many months as possible based on the injuries that other people sustained because of his stupidity and his lack of control. This person, I mean, maybe it's a stretch, but it's almost like it's attempted murder. How do you attack someone who, by the way, you're on this vehicle, you're in this vehicle, but how do you attack someone who is currently the person responsible for ushering around in a vehicle that is super huge? If the vehicle crashes, it also results in you possibly being injured as well. That's like going on an aircraft and strangling the pilot and you don't know how to fly the plane. Are you stupid?
Yes, I am.
This is why I'm glad I don't have any jobs working with people anymore, because I swear to God, the world would be such a better place if everyone just had their own spaces and just stayed over there, and you said hello from afar, and you greet each other, and then you just go somewhere else. Public transportation, I guess it was revolutionary. Great. But I think it only works for very small societies. When you start talking about a lot of angry people in one space, it becomes more so of a hazard. I've had my fair share of stories living in New York with that. That was fun. People jacking off in the back of the bus, people getting stabbed and thrown out through the window. That wasn't in New York, that was in my country, but still. Yeah, I witnessed my first murder on a freaking bus. Buses are great, aren't they? Anyway, if there's anything to be taken away as a lesson for watching this stupid video, it's don't egg on someone and taunt them and dare them to doing something to you when you're not in the correct position to defend yourself. Having both hands on the wheel with your temple in full display of this person, where they can freaking bite your ear off or bite your jugular, it's just not very smart, while you're also operating a dinosaur-sized vehicle that you can easily just fly through the window of.